This is my brand new album.
We got TS12, baby.
This is my brand new album. It's called The Life of a Showgirl.
I mean, that reaction is gold. Not only did we learn that her latest album, The Life of a Showgirl, drops on October 3rd, the pop star also talked about reclaiming her masters and the end of her record-breaking Eras tour. And when it comes to serious matters like these, you know we call on ABC's chief Swiftie, Will Ganss. He is dressed the part. He is ready to go.
Listen, it dropping on October 3rd, which is Mean Girls Day. On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. It was October 3rd, and here I am in my Mean Girls finest and my Life of a Showgirl finest.
Yeah, you were ready for it.
I was ready for it.
Oh, are you ready for it? You're ready for
Exactly.
it. Okay, so what did we learn tonight about this album?
So we did learn that it drops on October 3rd. We also learned the track list. It's got 12 tracks. Some of them include titles like Elizabeth Taylor, which lends itself, of course, to the Showgirl thing. Oldest Daughter, Ruin the Friendship. There's a track called Canceled.
I'm so curious what Ruin the Friendship is about.
I have a feeling it's going to be about Travis. Like, could they be friends or could they be more?
Oh.
Let's risk it all and ruin the friendship. There's a track called Canceled with an exclamation point, which of course is interesting. And then the final track, the title track, The Life of a Showgirl, is a Sabrina Carpenter feature. So we've never heard those two on a song together, and now we will for the first time.
That's going to be a show. That is going to be a show.
Epic, yeah.
Okay, so what about reclaiming her masters? That was another big headline.
So this was incredible to hear her talk about this, and not only talk about it, but she got very emotional about it. So she said instead of sending, representatives from her company or representatives from her recording, company, she sent her mom and her brother to seal the deal. And when they called her, she started crying. Travis started crying, and she was crying saying the story when she was talking about it on this podcast tonight.
Oh, and this is actually the first time that we really see them interacting. I was getting text messages from other Swifties who were saying, like, this is a real moment now, and we're getting that behind the scenes. We learned a lot about their relationship today.
What they're like as a couple. Yeah, they were leaned into each other. She had her arm on his leg for a lot of the conversation. He had his arm around her back. And there is such an ease there, which, she has notoriously been private. Her relationship with Joe Alwyn was almost exclusively off camera, which was the 6 years leading up to this one. So to see her in a relationship and they're so happy, so in love. At one point, Jason said, people you like, and Travis corrected him and said, no, the person I love. And so they're using the L word, and it's really lovely to see her in this stage of her life. Yeah,
they look so good together. Absolutely. Okay, so how are the fans reacting to this?
Okay, so right before I came here, Gio, I was at a watch party at a bar
in
Midtown.
Really?
I was, exactly. Yeah, and there were dozens of Swifties gathered in this Midtown bar, and people were cheering whenever Taylor...
This is the bar right here?
That's exactly it, yeah. And they were cheering when they talked about reclaiming their masters. They were cheering when she brought up the Eras Tour and things like that. And I think fans are so excited to see this as well. And the person actually who organized this watch party, I think is going to join us.
Okay. Is she here? There she is right there.
There she is. That's my friend,
Hi,
Megan
everyone.
Keaveney. Hey, Megan. You are currently hosting that Taylor Swift New Heights watch party in Midtown. I want to talk to you. What do you think about this new album announcement?
Taylor said recently that I'm paraphrasing, but she said something about how she's in the mood to do things that she's never done before. And she's already doing that with this way she's announcing this is iconic.
Incredible. And what are you most excited for when we're talking about the life of a showgirl?
Honestly, I think back to Miss Americana, which is her documentary she released in 2019. And she talks about how there's an expectation for artists, especially female artists, to constantly reinvent themselves and in a really specific way that is surprising to people, but also feels like a challenge. And I feel like we are entering an era of Taylor where she is reinventing herself on her own terms. And Tortured Poets was already that, but to see just another album of that is so special to me.
Hey, Megan, it's Gio.
And I think just so many of us.
It's Will's buddy Gio here. So let me ask you about this because you're hosting this watch party. You Swifties are so loyal. What is special about the Swiftie community?
What's special about us is we know what it's like to feel othered. We relate to the songs because we are deeply feeling people. And I think that we sense this about each other. It's a very safe space where we want everyone to feel welcome, because we know what it's like to not feel welcome somewhere and to feel like the outcast, and to feel like someone who feels things too deeply or is weird. And I think that really bonds us in a place where we can own who we are together in our love for Taylor.
You said that so beautifully, Megan. Thank you so much. Thank you for really giving us that insight. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining us tonight here. And Will, any final thoughts? Because now we have a brand new countdown to October 3rd.
That's exactly right. My final thoughts would be that during this podcast, she has already, by the way, it's still happening right now. There are 1.3 million people watching that podcast on YouTube streaming right now, but she brought up the number 47 2 times, just in different ways. So 47 days from now is September 29th. I don't know what might be happening that day. Maybe a music video, maybe Reputation Vault tracks. Who's to say? But for now, looking forward to October 3rd and celebrating with all the Swifties that you just got to meet, there at the watch party in part. It's a great day to be a Swiftie. It's always a good day to be a Swiftie. But
Well, I was going to say, no matter what day, no matter what happens on whatever day, you're on it.
That's
Will
right.
Ganss.